Okay, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. Another bit of a torch review. This was sent to me by a company called SOFIRN. Quality innovation value, it says. It's a maximum of 3,300 lumens with a throw of 200 meters. That's probably at full power. Okay, model is the SR23. I have not opened this up, so you are with me for the unboxing as well. So let's have a quick look on the back. Right, so on here it gives you the lumens, so the brightness level, lumens, runtime and throw. So on minimum it's 5 lumens and it's runtime 290 hours. That's at the very lowest, and a throw of 9 meters. On maximum you got 330 lumens and 1,100 lumens, so you've got 90 seconds at 3,300 lumens, or nearly 2 minutes on the 1,100, and you've got a throw distance of 200 meters. We'll be trying that later on this evening when it gets dark. Okay, and then we have the ultraviolet light. It does consist of an ultraviolet light, and that is 0.6 watts at low, and that'll last for 23 hours, or on a high at 3 watts it'll last 4.5 hours. And there we go. So a bit more statistics down the bottom. It's the like I said, the SR23, manufacturer, there we go. Right, let's have a look. So nicely packages. It's not a slidey box, it's a magnetic box, and the first thing you come across is this. Make sure to remove the battery installation paper disc before use at either end. Okay, so I'll get that far. Oh, there we go. So this is the torch. Looks very nice. You have a manual with it in all the languages, of course. That's your bit of card on the top. It's got a nice foam in it. Your lanyard and the charge is a USB-C to C, so but it'll do anything. So let's have a quick look. So I'm looking for the charging points, and there we go. There's your charging point. Right, not even tried it out. So first of all, we've got to undo the bottom and the top. Ooh, big battery, big battery. There we go. So I put him in there. Now, has he got the other end or not? It says there's one the other end, so put him back on nice and tight. Yes. No, there isn't one that end. Okay, it says there was, but so it looks like it's waterproof as well. There's no adjustment on the actual, no pull or push on, just maybe twist, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so that's that. So we've got the first button that I come across is either the UV at the top or the power button at the bottom. Let's move them out of the way. We're going to have a quick look in the dark here. If I turn my lights out, and that's, I presume, well, let's go through it. So that's one click, and that's off. So on again. Oh, you hold it and it goes brighter and duller. Oh, there we go. So you hold the button down. So one click here, hold it. Let's turn it off. So one click on, and then hold it. Whoa! So you saw it flash then, so that means it must be on 3,300 lumens. And then we can hold it again, and that takes it down to as low as you want it, and that's the lowest. Okay, well, that's pretty good, isn't it? So on maximum lumens, that's it, and then off. There's a double click, and that takes you to maximum lumens, and a double click takes you back down to the lowest lumens. Alright, so off. Let's try the UV, and there's your UV. Now I think if we hold that down it should become brighter. Oh, it goes lower, so that's the lowest one then, and there's your brightest. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at it now then. So I love the simplicity of the fact that you've not got multiple buttons doing everything. So you got one click on, that's bright, and then we can take it right down to low again. That just makes life nice and easy. So it's a quick get to torch, and it works. That simplicity. You've got a lovely rubber handle here. You've got a two-way clip. So you've got one that goes over your belt, this part here, and you've got the other one that goes over your belt upright, and it's also got a magnetic bottom, I believe. I don't know how I can test that at the moment. So just to quickly test it, this is metal, and there you go. So you've got a magnetic base, quite strong as well. Yeah, so a magnetic base. That was, so you've got your place for your lanyard there. You can also, by the look of it, put the lanyard through the belt clip, which also rotates. You can move it whenever you want it, so especially away from your charger ports. So all in all, yeah, I mean, I don't think that's just screws for the, there is no adjustment on that at all really. It's just on or off. We'll have a go at charging it and see what that's like. So pull that charger off. There we go. So I'm using my power pack, and I'm just going to pop him in there. I can't see any light at the moment, and this is not working. In fact, this might not be working very well. Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. So there we go. So your main light switch comes on, and that will be your charge light. There we go. So beautiful little torch. We'll try it later on this evening to see what it's like under the dark conditions, and we'll get back to you. Just let that charge up. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to test the little torch in the night time. We're now in the woods and you can see it is pretty dark. I've got to put the key back, so let's have a bit of light on this. So we're going to use the little torch. We're going to just do one press first, and that's high. So on the high mode, this is high mode, if you hold it, it'll go down to the smallest mode, and we can still see what we're doing. Look, so this is going to last for what, I think it's 27 hours it says. So 2 seconds, let me just pop the key back in there. Oh, can't see that. I'm trying to do this just to prove what a cracking little torch it is. Okay, and that's it. So now we're in low mode, so we can see where we're going. I can see where we're going, but if I press it again and hold it, and then we go up to full lumens and then flash, that means you're at full 3,300 lumens, and that's pretty impressive. So let me just grab my camera and just show you. Okay, so this is in the woods on my own. Things we do. I'm joking. It's a lovely wood, this is. Very friendly wood. Okay, so now if we turn it off, so it's now off. If we double click the torch, we're back to full power. And from that position as well, you can drop it down to low. Okay, so if you switch it off at low, so we're on low, it's off. If you switch the torch back on at low, hopefully this works, it should stay at low. And it does. Okay, so let's take it to full power. And flash, bang. So this is now full power. If we turn it off at full power and turn it back on again, still full power. Okay, now we've got another one. We've got a third setting. So you've got your first one, which is just whatever you want to do, up and down. You've got your second one, which takes you straight into full power mode, and you can still do the low power mode in that mode. In the third button. So we press it 3 times. Whoo! One, ready, 1, 2, 3, ready, 1, 2, 3. And now we've got strobe and SOS at the same time. And there you go. Strobe and SOS. Wow. And then off. That takes you, we just pressed it once, that takes you back to full power mode, which is what we needed now to get out of here. So, but also when you press it off, and then if we put it back on again, full power, and then take it down to dim mode, you don't have to go all the way. You can stop to a certain degree, so you've got a little bit more of a better view, or a better light without draining your battery. That's the art of it, isn't it? You want it to last as long as possible, and that's what we're doing. So we're now walking through the wood, and if you're getting a bit spooked, you can hold the button again, it'll go down to low, and hold it again, back up to full power, and then you feel a little bit more secure. Okay, so it's quite a very lovely wood, isn't it? I did say that. Very friendly. We've got a path going through here. Look through all the trees. If something jumped out now, I would probably give a little scream, something like that. And then we should be coming to the end of the path soon. Where are we going? Yeah, so in all, it's a cracking little torch. I mean, it's the size of my 5 fingers, so it's sitting in my hand with just the head coming out. So we're now reaching the main path, and I'll just show you the distance that it travels. It says it does, I don't know where it was now, 300 meters or something, 200 meters, and there we go. So that's the track going down there. And for such a little torch, it's very, very powerful. And then let's go to, we turn that off and go ultraviolet. Now this should pick up mushrooms. Now, I don't know if that's on full. That's low ultraviolet. And then, sorry, that's high ultraviolet. So if we walk around, you should pick up certain objects. They reckon that you can actually detect cats and dogs and whatever urine that's they've wet on the floor. You can find it with this. It finds mushrooms, and if you're wearing a white shirt, you look really hot. It's difficult to explain this, but I was in the cabin just now, and we could see all the crumbs on the table and everything. But it does work exceptionally well. I'm looking for a mushroom at the moment, and I can't find one for you. No, but that's it. That's your ultraviolet light. So you've got 2 settings for ultraviolet, and then you've got your main boom. And there we go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a like. I would really appreciate that. It does half make you feel secure, doesn't it? And if you want to subscribe and like, or whatever you wish to do, please do so. And we're going to make our way out now. Up here, and make our way home. Take care, and see you in the next one. All the best. Ooh. Ooh.